Dangote changed my business thinking and approach as an African businessman. With a current net worth of 30.6 billion as of recorded 9th January 2026, it makes a lot of sense building amazing industries across the globe, even in Nigeria and Africa at large. Creating value-packed industries targeted at making life an easier one through strategic products and services. This business thinking and approach that I got from him in this video.
I've just actually signed agreement between Zimbabwe and Dangote Group to do various investments in various sectors, some of which, of course, in the border, this in cement.
It is not a new thing that Dangote has been making huge impacts through his products and services. As much as, yes, we know that he's an entrepreneur, money must be made, but we can't deny the fact that there are things that have been left off the table that can be learned from this particular business mogul and entrepreneur, which is Dangote. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 business tips and structuring that I personally got from Dangote. With an estimated population of close to 1.52 billion people in Africa, not just about the number of people, but the rapid growth that is driven by significant countries like South Africa, Nigeria, Ethiopia, and the rest. It makes a lot of sense to bring to you that the African market still has a lot of potentials that has not been harnessed yet. And this brings me to the first one, Dangote's belief in Africa. A lot of Africans kind of feel that the market is saturated already, that there's no there's no unicorn out there to harness the African market. But when it comes to Dangote's part, Dangote's belief in Africa marvels me a lot, that I get to think, oh really, Africa has such amazing potentials that has not been harnessed like this. Dangote's belief in Africa and in the possibilities of Africa gets me thinking that we have a lot in Africa, such potentials to harness in Africa.
Our job is to keep investing at home. If we don't invest at home, there is nobody on earth that will come and invest here. What attracts foreign investor is a domestic investor, and that's what we are doing.
Africa's potential lies in its vast natural resources, minerals, biodiversity, renewables like solar, wind, hydro, a youthful and growing population driving innovation, tech hubs like Silicon Savannah, still counting on and on, increasing urbanization, rich cultures, and expanding intracontinental trade. Bringing this back home to the point where I said the African market is not saturated. And this is me bringing to the notice of African entrepreneurs that there's a lot of potentials that they can harness, kickstarting from the educational space, kickstarting going on to the innovation, the solar, and the rest of them, the agricultural space even itself. Africa is vast, blessed with its natural habitations and resources. This is me bringing to the notice of African entrepreneurs that there's still a lot of potentials out there to be harnessed in Africa. And Dangote's belief in Africa changed my mind about our business approach towards Africa.
When you import, you're actually importing poverty into your country and creating jobs out there. And when you export, you are creating jobs here and exporting poverty to them. So that's what I believe that we should be doing. We should actually now go ahead and be exporting. Whatever we can export, we should do so. So I think we need to really have a change of mind. I don't want to be seeing too much of imports.
African entrepreneurs has to pay attention that there's a lot of need in the housing, in the real estate industry, in the tech and innovation industry. There's a lot of potentials waiting. So what are you waiting for as an African entrepreneur? It is time to go check those potentials, check out those spaces that are left behind, and put the necessary energy, put in the necessary structure, and start up something in Africa. Africa still has a lot of potentials. That's to the first one. Believe in Africa. You have to believe in Africa because Africa has got what it takes. Dangote has a market focus, and that market focus is solely on human needs and not just wants. This brings me to the second, mind re-engineering that Dangote did to me, did to my mind right here. Every African entrepreneur has to pay attention to the area they are focusing on, whether it is in the needs of the consumers or just in the wants alone. An industry like Dangote focuses solely on consumer needs, ranging from the products, the product category of food staples, cement, urbanization, and the rest of them. If your market is solely focused on the needs of your consumers, it makes a lot of difference from a market that is solely focused on wants alone, or possibly, let's just say, desires. Understanding what your market is solely focused on will help you to organize your systems and your structures, and also how and who your target audience or your target customers are as an entrepreneur. Vertical integration. Control supply chain by moving into related industries. Example, Dangote moving from sugar trading to refining and then even into farming. Dangote changed my business thinking in this. You don't actually have to start from the scratch. You might vertically integrate into an already existing industry doing that while you join the supply chain. Aftermath, as time goes on, you can start with the refining and the farming. When you've gained possibly extensive knowledge on that particular industry, you can now stand out to be, but rather than just being the supply chain, you will now be turned into being the one producing, refining, and even farming the product, and that is vertical integration. Before I move into the next business thinking and approach I learned from Dangote, I really encourage you, if you're a new viewer, click the subscription button, because in this channel I get to share valuable content that never leaves you behind. If you're new to the channel, come on, click the subscription button right now. I'm waiting for you. Click the subscription and then let's move on to the next one. If you're already a member before, subscribe before, remember after watching this video you can share to your community, you can share to people, business people that you know that can benefit from these particular strategies and structures, possibly these hacks. Let's get on to the next one. Consumers don't ask, is this good? Their question is this better? And that drives me to the next one. Solve real problems.
The opportunities are enormous. It's not only in oil or in copper or in coal. There are so many areas. You look at it today in Africa, in agriculture, you're going to make huge tons of money, because we have 60% of the world's arable land. So with that, you cannot really go wrong.
Your problem solving might be in getting the very strong fabric. Your real problem solving might be producing stronger batteries than your competitors. Your real problem solving might be that your services are faster. People are not looking to know if it is good. Yes, it is. There's a lot of good people out there, but is yours better so that you can run very far away from your competitors, and people are moving from your competitors over to you. So solve real problems, and this is one of the things I've learned from Dangote. Dangote solves real business problems, ranging from the food staples, like I said earlier. Like Nigerians right now, if you need salt, you don't really have to worry about where to get. You just already know that Dangote salt is already there for you, right? Solve real problems. People don't need to worry about cooking any longer or salt to use. They just know that once I buy Dangote, it is better, the taste is better, so on and so forth. This is not an advert anyway. Identify and fill gaps in local markets, like food staples, just like Dangote does, cement, and so on. Rather than chasing trends, create local value. As we continue in this video, I have a question for you. Between Dangote and Elon Musk, do you think that there's a different business approach between these two? If yes, what could be your reason? If no, I would love to know your reason also. Tell me in the comment section and let's get on to the next one. The mind re-engineering about business I got from Dangote is, don't take risk, take calculated risk. Because I know a lot of business mogul out there have been telling you, take risks, do this, take risks. Without risk, there's no reward, and a lot of other things they do tell you out there. But now I'm telling you, from what I learned, from what I've studied so far from Dangote, is don't just take risk, take calculated risk. Because if you take risk that is not calculated, there might be fatal accidents out there. But if you take a calculated risk, it will help you stronger, that even when possibly when the result doesn't come out immediately, you already know that you've already projected, okay, this could happen, this could possibly happen. That drives me to feasibility study. Your feasibility study matters on how you approach your industry, on how you approach your risk. You have to have a calculated risk management system. So in this video, I said I'll be giving 5 business tips and strategies, structures I learned from Dangote. But right now, I'll be giving a bonus strategy and tip, because watching to this level, I really know that this has been a beneficial video for you, and that's why I'm giving you this gift right now. So the gift is this: in business, build strong network. Build strong network. I'll say it again: build a strong network, because your network is not just your network anyway, but your network is very important. When you build strong network, it becomes easier for you to run a business, and this is one of the tips you have to pay good attention to. Your your network, not the network matters anyway, but your network matters a lot. And this brings me to the last session of this video. If you watched to this point, I really appreciate you watching, and I believe it was very beneficial to you. If it was beneficial to you indeed, let me know in the comment section. Also, right here on the top, either the left or the right side of the screen, you'll see a video I did on Elon Musk, the business tips from Elon Musk himself. I know that will be a very good one for you, and that is why I'm sharing it to you now. So either on the top right or on the top left, you'll see a video about Elon Musk. Click to watch, and I'll see you on the next one, chap. Keep winning in business. Cheers.